Hey everybody, Dr. Green, the Road Scholar, back out here again. I'm live video. I know I don't get a whole lot of subscribers, so I'm probably not going to have a whole bunch of people watching me live, but I'm going to do one anyway, just because I like trying it out. So here goes. I'm out here with Merrifield in East Texas and Louisiana, working these oil fields and everything, and I'm going to explain a couple of things because we all get upset and everything about the way things happen, and I'm kind of upset with you, especially out here in the oil fields when you're sitting up here on a staging pad and you're waiting all day and everything, and the runs aren't happening like they're supposed to or like you think they should, and we all get upset. But here's what you got to remember: at the end of the day, the company is in business to make a profit. The company is not in business to make drivers happy. Now, they may try to make you happy as they can, but they're not going to do it at the expense of their business. So you got to keep that in mind. Any business out here, I hear a lot of people, especially in today's social and political climate, everyone's talking about we need to make a livable wage. And this, first of all, we're making a livable wage. That's not a problem. But, we get upset. Drivers get upset out here. For instance, in our company, we have a couple of day cabs that go in front of us, at the well. They get priority and everything, and it kind of upsets us and ticks us off and everything. But, which I did another video on that. But anyway, but at the end of the day, what you have to remember is the company you work for, be it a Merrifield, be it Pinnacle, be it 1845, be it Cisco, whoever it is, I don't care what the company is. They're in there to make profit. They're in there to make money for them. They're not in there to make money for you. You just happen to be able to get money while they're making money in most cases. I get frustrated too. We're all out here talking and stuff, and things go bad and things go wrong, and then you sit out here for 4 or 5 hours. You watch a day cab come in and go around you and go straight to the well, and you're stuck out here another 2 hours waiting on more empty boxes, and you get all ticked off. And so do I. We all do. But at the end of the day, you have to remember the company is there to make money. That's the whole purpose of having a company, is for the owners of the company want to make money, as much money as possible. Now, that doesn't mean it's always going to be fair for the drivers, because the company may find a way to make the money that's going to hurt the drivers a little bit, but that's their business. That's their prerogative. That's what they bought. They invested all their money, time, and energy and everything, and developed a company from nothing, built it up and everything, so they can make the most amount of money possible. Drivers, we have a problem remembering that when we get out here, especially when we get into these things. Like right now, we're in a lease program and everything. A lot of lease drivers are out here, and we're fees are getting added on to us and things like this, and we're getting upset and everything. But hey, we picked it. We chose this. But and then you drivers always talk about, and I'm one of, when I'm mad and upset and everything, I'm just like the rest of you, man. This isn't right. This isn't fair. I don't understand why this is going on. I don't understand why that is going on. And we act as if the company owes us an explanation. And in all reality, the company does not owe us an explanation. I wish they would give us an explanation sometimes when it makes a little bit more sense than what I'm hearing. But they really don't owe us an explanation. We're in business, especially once you become a lease purchase or you're an owner-operator, you're pretty much in business for yourself. So, if you got a problem with something, you're going to have to figure out a way to make that known. Because just like they're in business to make money and a profit, we're in business to make money and a profit. So, it depends on how much you're willing to, is watching your paycheck go down from $5,000 to $4,000 a week worth it to you, then stay in the business. If not, take your business and do something else with it. Move your business to another company or something. That's up to you. You own your business to make money and be profitable, as well as the company you work for. So if you feel like you're not being treated right or something, you always have the opportunity to leave, or you may have to let it be known to the company you're working for, hey, this isn't working. We get, I guess my biggest problem with my company right now is and I have to look at it both ways. I have to look at, like, okay, they brought in these day cabs that go around us in priority. No one is, the reasoning is that the day cabs don't have sleepers, so they can't rest with the rest of us while we're stuck on location. That is true, but the day cabs also work in shift. So if the day cab is running a shift, he is in that cab no matter what for 12 hours. Whether he's stuck here waiting in line with us or he's on the road moving. So why he can't be in line with the rest of us doesn't make sense. When they're stuck with the wells down, they're stuck out here in line with us. So, yeah, use your own authority. I hear you, brother. I hear you. But for him to be stuck on a well with us, he's still stuck in the cab, sitting there waiting on it with the rest of us. Why can't he be in line with the rest of us? But that I'm looking at, and here's the way all of us are looking at it. Well, the company pays those guys less money. They make a smaller commission than we do, which means the company keeps more money, which is what the company's in business to do. However, the company, our way of looking at it is, we're buying a truck from you, we're leasing a truck from you, for making payments and everything, and if we're not running, then we can't make the payments to you and bring home a paycheck that we had already calculated when we got into this whole thing. I'm going to go back to the beginning. Here's what happened. When we got into this thing, we made a deal with Amerifield made a deal with us. They showed us these numbers and everything. They were a little off, but we're smart enough. We ran the numbers. We ran the calculator. We knew how many runs we were making average. We understand the downtime and everything. We calculated all this into effect, and then we agreed to join this lease purchase program. Shortly after we got into the lease purchase program and agreed to everything, agreed with, okay, this is how much we're going to pay each week, and this is because we knew how much we were running. Right after that, they brought in a whole bunch of day cabs, like 6, 7 of them or something like that. I can't remember the exact number. And they were just going around us, looping us. I mean, literally, we sat on the stage pad one time at one well for 12 hours, and none of us got to move because day cabs would drop their trailers, come in, drop theirs, pick up empties, go back out, deliver them, come back, and by the time they got back, it was when new boxes were ready, so they went in front of us again. It happened all day one time. We got stuck out there for literally 12 hours before we finally, and then it was only 1 or 2 of us get to go in with them, and then it took us forever to get out of there. And that's happened to us on several different occasions. The company has listened, though. They responded. They pulled a lot of the day cabs out of here. We're not competing with as many of them, but we're still competing with it. I mean, it still happens to us. Like yesterday, all of us got knocked down at least 1 run each because the day cabs were doing it again. The couple that they do have left here. That's okay. That's part of the business. But then right after that, they come in and they start hitting us with a. They want to hit us with a maintenance fee, trailer maintenance fee, $10 per load, because they're being charged by Halliburton, I guess, which I've never heard of before. I thought Halliburton fixed it for free, but I guess now Halliburton's charging them or something, so they got to make the money back on that. But this wasn't what we originally agreed on in the original contract. Now they want to send us an amendment to the contract, and I'm like, that's not what we all agreed on at the time. And they're looking at like $10 a load, isn't that much money. They're not looking at it like, I run 21 loads, I'm losing $210 out of my paycheck just on that. Then they come around, after they told us it was 4-hour detention, now they're telling us, well, we had to switch over to 5-hour detention. So, yeah, I hear you. Not find the right people in companies. So now we moved to a 5-hour detention, and it used to take them all the way to the 4-hour mark to get us in. I mean, I don't know why. It's like our customers know how long they have, and right at the last minute they get us in and move us out. Unless we're just moving really free wheel moving. Now they got to stay in out here till about the 5-hour mark before we move in. I don't know what happened. Did the well start running slower? Did the drill bit start moving slower? Or what happened? Anyway. So I guess now we lose money on our demurrage. So we're losing $200 plus a week on trailer fees, losing some more money on demurrage and everything. But here's my deal. I'm looking at it. I'm still making good. I'm still making more money here now than I was at my other job. See what I'm saying? So I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Some other drivers are not. I can't take too many more hits though, because at that point that it becomes like the plans I've made to be out here and everything, then I might as well stay the company driver at the well, I was at 30%, but I heard they lowered it. I don't know what it is now, but I might as well stay the company driver and make a paycheck, because it's going to be about the same, and then I don't have the responsibility of trying to maintain the truck and everything. So it can't keep going too much lower, because it won't be worth it. And in which case then I don't know if I get done that way and everything, and I spend, guys, a lot of y'all know me. Y'all see my videos and everything else. I was so proud of Amerifield. A lot of people thought that Amerifield was paying me to put up videos, which they don't do. I put these videos up because I really believe in the company and everything. I'm hoping we get back on track pretty soon. But that being said, I don't know how many more hits I could keep taking. You know what I'm saying? Or a lot of drivers. A lot of drivers, they really seriously cannot afford to take those kind of hits. We planned it. We went by our own business plans, we went by calculators and everything, and we figured out how much money we could make, what our low end is that we can afford to make, and what our high end should be. And we average it somewhere in the middle. Thanks, Dave. Yeah, I try to put positive videos. And this one, I don't mean to be negative. If it comes off that way, it's not meant to be negative. It's meant to just explain, you know, before you guys get out here, I want y'all all to remember, how's East Texas going, because West Texas is hurting. You know what? I don't know what's going on in West Texas. As a matter of fact, one of y'all guys can send me your email address or a phone number or something, because I'd sure like to talk to y'all about what's going on in West Texas. I really don't know much about it. East Texas, we're doing okay. East Texas, we're moving pretty good. One of our wells we finished up. They're moved all of us over to another well while the other one getting ready to kick off and everything. One guy just put on here, at least people have a better shot than the owner-operators do, because, and that is true, you know, and any company you go to, they're always going to take care of their company drivers first, lease second, owners third. I don't think it's right. It doesn't make sense to me. I mean, you got to keep all your drivers happy. But, however, now you also have to remember, owner-operators make the bigger commissions, then the lease makes the second, then their company drivers make the third largest. But to be honest with you, when they start shutting owner-operators down because we don't have enough runs for everybody, and just keeping the lease purchase and the owner and the company drivers running, I don't really think that's fair. Here's my thing. I make enough money to where when we're down too tight and everything, and I go out here and there's 40 trucks waiting to go in line or anything, the company might as well send me home. You know what I'm saying? I'll go home a few days. That way I'm not taking, because obviously someone else is starving out here. Y'all wouldn't have shut the owner-operators down. So, no, that's not true either. We didn't hire company drivers. Someone's put on here, they hired company drivers because we couldn't find enough owner-operators. No, we have plenty of owner-operators. I appreciate it, Dave. But no, we have a lot of owner-operators. We got to put on there, you know, stop glorifying the company and you put yourself first and everything. Look, I'm always going to put myself first. I'm always going to do that. I mean, but I'll be honest with you. I love Amerifield. That they have, when I first came out here, we were in the middle of some transitions and everything, and they helped me get through it. I do what I can to help them at any point I possibly can, and a lot of drivers do that. We have a lot of guys in the office, in our office here in Keithville. We have a guy, Marcus. That guy will come out here in the middle of the night, not even getting paid for it. If we got a problem with the truck, it's not even a company truck. If I call him up and say, man, I'm in trouble out here, Marcus gets up out of bed on his own time, comes out and helps me out, figure out something's wrong with my truck or something, helps me fix it right there. And the funny part, he doesn't even get paid for that. You know, they didn't get. That's not his job. His job isn't to help a lease purchase guy in the middle of the night who just had bad luck. But, you know, he's done it. He's came out here. So, you know, we got guys that are really, really trying to help in the company and everything. And things are getting frustrated for us and everything. But our other well's supposed to pick back up today. I don't know what's going on in West Texas. I don't know why y'all are running so, you know, if things are slow out there, I don't know why. Unless the well's down or something. I don't know much about it. I went out there for a little while, but my timing out there was just pure bad luck. I got out there, the company, we finished one well. They were trying to get the other one started. They had to recore it. Another well went down, and the other contract that's supposed to kick up just kept postponing and kept postponing and kept postponing. It was just bad time, and our company was gearing up for it. So we were hiring more and more drivers, but it wasn't popping off like it was supposed to. And it wasn't the company's fault. That's another thing. A lot of people want to keep blaming the company, and you can't. I mean, you can't blame the company when the customer doesn't pop off when he's supposed to. And the company, and believe me, our customers aren't sitting up there laughing at us on the hill or anything, because they're losing money every day. Well, is it producing? They're losing money. They still got to pay the payroll, the fuel, all this other stuff, and you know, so they're wanting to get it up running too. It's just sometimes it's just pure bad luck, you know, and it's just bad timing. But then other times, you know, that we get out here and we're sitting here watching things, we're like, and I had to realize that last night because I was getting really, really upset about, you know, watching the day cab go around me twice. And then I have to step back and go, you know what? He owns the company and they're trying to maximize their profits. You know, now, is it up? Now, it's my choice. Do I continue staying here or do I go somewhere else? Yeah, I'll get to that one in a minute. I'm choosing to stay here for a little while. You know, it's picking back up to where I'll be making more money here than I would if I went somewhere else, and I know that. I just finished paying off my escrow and everything, so my check is going to jump up about another $700 a week. We do have issues. And here's the thing. When I get on here and I try to get guys to come over to the company, right now I'm not really trying to get anyone to come over here because right now we're running pretty steady right where we're at. If we get too many more trucks in here, it's going to slow everybody down. At this particular time. Now, if everything starts kicking off at one time, you'll know because I'll be on here going, help, because I don't want to see the company get hurt, because if the company gets hurt, they lose a well, it affects my check. So believe me, if we need drivers, I'll be the first one on here talking about, guys, we're popping again. We were running. I appreciate that. And you know, we need drivers. You know, here's the funny part, even at nighttime still, even when it's slow around here, here's why it's so slow a lot of times. Everybody wants to work during the day. They think it's a 9-to-5 job here. At 6 o'clock at night, usually when I come on to work, I know I'm going to get my runs because are y'all running solar powered trucks? Because I didn't know we had those yet, but it's like, I guess these little black things, I always thought they were windows on the side of our truck. I guess they're solar collectors because when the sun goes down, y'all's trucks shut down. I don't know. I guess they don't run at night because at nighttime, we're usually hurting. Right now, we're doing okay because one of our wells is down, so we're double stacked on another well. We're just running good well on this. When this other well kicks off, we need night drivers. We need help. You know, but nighttime is, man, you'll kick it out here. Kick it like Jean-Claude Van Damme in the teeth, man. I mean, it gets to rolling. But I'll say this again on my video, and I'm sorry if any of the upper management are watching the video and anything getting upset with what I'm saying, but here, I'm going to say this again. I'm not going to lie on the company. And I'm not going to lie for the company, and I'm not going to lie to the company. I'm just not going to do that. I'm going to have to be honest, though, with the drivers out here. A lot of drivers are getting upset with things. Our payroll division, I don't know. And here's the thing. I don't want a lot of drivers coming over here after watching my video going, man, you said it was all great and everything, and I'm having this one. So I'm going to tell you all some of the issues we're having. So that when you get over here, you understand that this is some issues we're having. Our payroll, I don't know what the deal is. I've only had one check the entire time I've been here where I haven't had to call in and get things corrected. 1845 seems to be triple stacked on one well right now. Payroll's the same anywhere you go. You know what? It's not, because I have never, ever, I have never worked for a company where pay gets messed up. I never have. Get 70 drivers to sign a petition. I'm not trying to get a petition started. Here's the deal. My checks are still good. I'm still okay. You know, but I'll say that a lot of drivers out here are not okay. And I can hear it. And I mean, we got drivers now get stuck on a well all day and they go home, man. It's too frustrating for them, you know, and I get it. It really is. My thing is, I live in Dallas, so I can't go home every day. So I just got to get mad, go in the back, eat a cup of ramen soup, drink a Coke, slam down a Monster, smoke 3 cigarettes, and look for a nicotine patch and keep moving. You know, I don't have the option of going home and calming down. I got to get in the back and call my wife, and she's got to calm me down. There's been a couple of times I hear, man, I'm so upset, I'm ready to quit. I call my wife up, and she looks at my bank account and says, no, you're not. So, and, you know, it's hard out here. You know, I mean, I got to provide for my family back home. My wife and her boyfriend got to go out and stuff and have fun and everything. So I got to make extra money so she can go out with him, I guess. I don't know. But we're trying. Hey, guys, you know what I'm saying? We're trying. And if it gets too bad, I really don't know what's going to happen. I really don't. But I know a lot of these drivers are getting highly, highly, highly upset. And Amerifield has to realize that if we have a mass exodus at one time because a lot of these drivers get too upset and everything, they decide to go home one night and they get pissed off, and everything, especially after watching these day cabs go around us all day. And it's happened. I watched one night, 6 drivers gone. They had enough. Boom, I'm going home for the night. If we would have lost 2 more drivers, 3 more drivers, we wouldn't have had enough drivers to cover the well. You know, if it keeps happening and it keeps getting more and more upset, it's going to affect our business, you know, and Amerifield needs to take that. I mean, if they're looking at it to make money and everything, you got to look at all aspects. Look at what's going on. And I'm trying, you know, I've tried to send messages and let them go, no, guys, hey, it's getting bad out here. These drivers, I've never seen drivers so upset as I have in the last month here, and it's getting more upset. But I don't. It's not the company's job to explain things to me or us, but it would sure help on us understanding. And instead of just, to me, it's like y'all are setting the guys in charge of the office down here up to get all the yelling and screaming and hollering that we're doing, because there's no way for us to get in communication with upper management. Or, you know, it's like I had a problem with payroll, and I'll call up and I'm so mad and everything, and nobody's answering my calls or anything, that I cussed out some guy that has nothing to do with payroll, you know, and it wasn't his fault, and I feel bad about it afterwards. But it's like he said, why are you yelling at me? I'm not even in that department. I said, unfortunately, you were the only one to answer a phone. I've called those departments, I've emailed those departments, no one answers the phone. So after 2 weeks of it, you're the only one to answer the phone. I can tell you what, you don't like me cussing you out, then you cuss him out for you getting cussed out for not returning my calls or my emails or my text messages. That's all I can tell you. I don't know what, if you're the only one answering the phone and I'm already to the point where I'm already having to call you, I'm already past the point of reasoning. I'm past the point of talking normal. I am pissed off. I really don't know much about 1845. I know something. I don't know. I don't know what's going on over at 1845, but I've seen, when I was out there, there's definitely something. I don't know if it's the whole industry or what it is, but 1845 is definitely taking a bad turn or something, because when I first got out here in the oil fields, 1845 was kicking like a chicken, and now all of a sudden their drivers are getting pretty upset too. I don't know what. I don't really talk to them about their business and their company and everything, which I guess I'm going to need to, because a lot of people are asking me about other companies. The reason I would say Amerifield is because this is the company I work for. It's the one I know the best. So I don't really know a whole lot about the other companies. But if anyone wants to talk to some people, I really want to find out more. You know, you know what? All the companies, yeah, 1845 has a real high turnover rate. Yeah, a lot of companies do right now. I don't know if we're over flooded with the drivers. I don't know if it's what's going on. I don't think we're over flooded with drivers, because again, at nighttime we're all hurting to try to get stuff covered. I think what it is drivers we're out there set for 4 days. Where were you at when you're set for 4 days? I think the drivers, the company's hiring quantity instead of quality. I'm not trying to be funny about that. They want quality, but because they need drivers, they have to take what they can get, because we're needing really good quality drivers. But at the same time, when you do get the quality ones, it seems to me, and I'm not talking about Amerifield, I'm talking about in general, from what I hear across the board from all companies, they're not taking care of their quality drivers. I don't know. I think I'm seeing a lot of problems also, that the people in charge of trying to run the terminals don't know anything about logistics, or don't know anything about trucking in general. I mean, I'm not being mean. They may know how to drive a truck. Some of them don't even know how to do that, but they don't understand. Sorry about that. Someone tried to call me. Stevens tankers are out here. I see them in the oil field a lot. And whenever you see, yeah, Impala. But I heard Impala's moving pretty good too. I got some friends over there, so that company is moving pretty good. When you see Stevens tankers out there, you know we're getting ready to go downhill. Stevens, those big companies start hitting the field, and man, they will jack you up. So, because Stevens will come in and just make pennies on the trucks because they have so many trucks that they can just make pennies and still make a profit. So once you start seeing them hit the fields, you know this is not going to last much longer. And the smaller companies are not going to be able to compete with Stevens and them. I mean, they're just not. I'm sorry, that's just a fact of life. But, and owner operators, you're damn sure not going to be able to compete with them. You know, Stevens will come in there and put some driver in there who's got 6 months experience because they're self-insured and put them out there on their field, in the oil field, and charge a lot less. Check out comes this Truckee. Okay, David. But here's my thing. We're letting it happen. And I know this is going to sound kind of bad. Are you seeing Stevens? Yeah, I've seen them out in West Texas. They are not over here at East yet. But I will tell you this year, this much. Here's the thing. We're allowing Stevens to come in here and hurt us. We're going to allow these bigger companies to come in here because these young drivers, these new drivers that Stevens is hiring and everything, have never seen money. Most of them have never made $40,000, $50,000 a year. So they're coming out here and the rates get cut and everything to hire these companies, and they're happier than a clown because they can get their rates cut and still get deliveries and everything. And those new drivers don't understand what they're getting into, and then the rest of us get pushed out. Yeah, they're getting real strong in Keithville. In Keithville, well, I haven't seen any out here. I haven't seen them. Ghost Truck says he's seen them in Keithville. I haven't seen them. But when you start seeing those, here's the thing, drivers. In order for us to protect our jobs and ourselves, we're going to have to take a stand against when you start seeing Stevens and them come in. If all of us don't start getting together, meeting at a truck stop or something on a weekend or a weekday or something, the weekends are kind of busy, but we all get together and start figuring out some way to let them know. Because here's what you're going to do. You're going to move from one company to another company, and y'all going to hold that well. And once that well is held down so long, then Stevens is going to come right in there and swoop it out for money. Then you're going to move to another company and get with another well, and that's giving Stevens enough time to build back up and move into the other one. If we don't put a stop to it quick, Stevens will come in here and kill us on the rates. And right now, I mean, I'm not a union guy. I'm not a big union guy. But it's going to take, and I know this is going to sound bad, and I know people in my company are going to hate this. A truck driver, companies hate it when we say strike, and I get it. I don't want to strike. I really can't afford to strike. But we have to do something in order to protect our jobs. Because otherwise, they're going to have a bunch of Stevens trucks running around here with inexperienced people. They're going to take business away. Rates are going to get cut. And see, here's the thing about being America. A little bit of politics here. We are living in a free market system, an unregulated, especially trucking, unregulated free market system as far as rates go. If we sit back and allow Stevens to come in here, they will destroy this sector of the trucking company, just like Stevens and JB Hunt and all of them have destroyed every other sector they get into. And these young drivers, or new drivers, not necessarily young, but these new drivers that get in with those big companies and come out here, they don't understand that. They think that, man, I'm making good money. They have no idea. They haven't even been out here long enough to know what good money is. They're barely scraping by. But they keep thinking, once I get enough experience, I get my own truck and I start making good money. Not realizing that you being out here doing that is cutting our throats. And by the time you get your truck, the good money's gone. It's like, now I'm thinking this is okay, but this is pretty good money to me. But now I find out what they were making a few years ago in the oil fields, and we've already cut our throats. Stevens will kill us. That's a fact. So guys, I mean, hey, you know what? Start sharing some of my videos with some of the other drivers. I'm not one of these guys. Look, I love Chase and Andrew. I love H-Town. I love a lot of these guys that make African Mamba. I love all their videos and stuff. But let's be honest, their videos aren't really helping us. You know what I'm saying? They give a little bit, tell you where to get a cheap truck, or, hey, watch me do my laundry, whatever. Hey, that's cool. I get, I laugh with them and everything. But it's not helping our business. So share my page. Share my information. Let them know. But guys, seriously, we got to do something. You know what I'm saying? Or Stevens then will come in here and just cut our throats, kill our living lifeblood. One guy on here says he's ready to go on strike, but it's going to take everyone. If you ever go on strike out here, it's going to cause ripples. Here's the problem. It will not only cause ripples here, but if anyone ever goes on strike here, we will hurt the economy. I mean, it's going to be bad. It's going to be a bad hurt. If one company goes on strike out here, because once that one thing hits, and now that we have YouTube and all this other stuff and social media, it will spread like wildfire. That thing will go so viral, and then drivers will start helping one another. I guess, I don't know. I'm not calling for a strike. That's not what I'm doing. I'm just trying to explain what will happen. But something's got to give, you know. So we'll get on to other subjects about that later on. Look, dang, I've already been on here half an hour. I've been running my fat head for half an hour. Y'all guys just up there just laughing at me. Okay, I got it. Okay. I don't blame you. I made double chip. That's triple. Do I even have a naked anymore? I don't know. Anyway, that's not the point. Hey guys, thanks for watching my video. Please share this with some other drivers and everything. Maybe we have to start helping each other out here, you know, in different ways or something, you know, but we can't, we need the help, you know what I'm saying? We can't, I'm trying to let my company know what these other drivers out here are talking about and everything, because I'm wanting to, these other drivers, I'm wanting these other drivers to realize, you know, I want the company to realize, you know, why we're hurting. You know, why we're having such a high turnover rate. So, and my company, I'll be honest with you, Amerifield listens. You know, we get up here and complain and everything, and things kind of went a little bit south on us because we didn't know they were coming. But, you know, like last time we had some problems with Amerifield, they pulled a lot of the day cabs out of here, you know, which helped us a lot. They got some other situations straightened out. You know, Amerifield listens. I know it sounds funny. It sounds like, oh, there you go, kissing the Merrifield's butt again. No, I'm not. And Merrifield will tell you, I'm not kissing their butt. You know, I talk to them. You know, I'm respectful with them and everything, but I'm truthful with them. You know, and when I say there's a problem out here, I can tell you some specific problems. You know, and how easy it would be to fix. You know, but and they do. They seem to move real fast and get. If they look at it and they go, yeah, that does seem not to be right and everything, they'll fix it. You know, but most of the problem is we all sit out here in the sand lots and in the parking lot and yell and bitch and complain, but no one tells the company. And then when I put a video on here and the company finds out, the company's like, well, we didn't know that. How's it in East Texas? You must have just got on here. East Texas is doing okay right now. Our second well's going back up today. We're moving. I'm still I don't know about the other drivers. I'm still averaging about 21 loads a week. This week I was hoping to get about 28, but it looks like I'm going to be down between 21 and 25 still. But yeah, East Texas is doing okay. I don't know. But here's the thing. When I say that, then everybody wants to rush to East Texas. Then we slow down, and then West Texas goes through the roof. Real live TV. What's up, man? But then West Texas goes through the roof. And then East Texas slows down because we got all the drivers out here. So then we all rush back out there. So I've learned, I'm just going to stay put. You know, because when everyone rushes over here and starts trying to work these things, most loads you've done is 17 loads. Dude, where are you at, XP? Anyway, yeah, and you know what? Instructors telling their students about this stuff, because one just told me he's an instructor who tells the students the same thing. That's, you know, that's true. Here's one thing, though. I don't understand company hoppers. Well, they'll be here for 3 or 4 weeks, jump to another company 3 or 4 weeks, jump to another company 3 or 4 weeks, and then find out it's all started off the same way. You know what? In West Texas, I don't know. I know. You know what? I get the same thing here in Louisiana. I'll do like 2 or 3 loads a day during the week, but boy, I have to rest up on Thursday night for Friday, because I know at 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock on Friday, all of our trucks are going home. 80% of our trucks go home, and man, that's when I make all my money is on the weekend. There's no wait time. Unless the well goes down, there is no wait time on the weekends. I try to tell you guys this. I try to tell drivers, man, if you want to make money, quit double stacking up during the day like everyone else that wants to work from 9 to 5. Quit thinking this is a 9 to 5 job. Come out here at nighttime with us. You know, we're rolling. And I do my 3 loads at night. I might do one during the day sometime when I want 4 or 5 loads or something. You know, if my hours match up and everything, I'll do, you know, when we're rolling, my hours match up, I can do it. But anyway, I hope I'm not really. I love night driving too. I hope I'm not upsetting anyone at my company, because that's not my intention. I'm just, I have to keep it real, because if I lie, if I say, if here's the thing, here's how you know someone's lying. If everything is bad at their company, they're lying. Everything's not going to be bad. I don't think the hiring freeze is still on. I don't know. You'll have to call the company. I don't work for them at that point. I haven't heard anything. If everyone say, if all you're hearing is good about the company, something's wrong. And I think that's the problem. A lot of my videos is that everyone's going, man, all you do is you talk about Amerifield like it's the greatest company out there. For a while, it was to me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't, I had a couple of issues, but they were so small and insignificant that I didn't really talk about them. And they were my issues. They're not something that would have affected other drivers. It was something that affected me with the company, that was just between me and the company, and really no reason to talk about it here, because it would not have affected you the same way it affected me, so there's no reason to bring it up. Things that affect all of us, like the day cabs, I'll put on my video. And if my company gets upset about it, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to upset you, but I'm telling you what's going on. That's something that affects everybody, so I'll talk about that. If it's something like a trailer fee or something the drivers need to know before they come sign on with us, I'll tell them about it, because they need to know these things. So, I don't put my personal issues out here, because if I didn't plan my time right, my time off right, and everything, and my check is low, that's not Amerifield's fault. That's my fault. You know what I'm saying? Now, I may call up Amerifield and say, hey guys, I know I'm a couple of payments behind because I took off that week, so where do I stand so I book back up, catch back up. But I don't put that on here, because that doesn't affect you the same way it affects me. Y'all guys may only take 3 or 4 days off. You may never have a problem like that, so I don't put that kind of stuff on here. If I get into an argument with somebody at the office, I don't put that on here. Has Doc gotten upset with people and yelled at people? Yeah. But usually it's because I'm tired, or I'm frustrated, or I've been out here too long, and I haven't been home to see the wife in a while. So I'll get snappy. Matter of fact, my dispatchers got to where they can tell, and if I start getting too snappy or something, all right, Doc, we're scheduling you for time off this weekend. Go home. They know I've been out here too long when my temper starts getting too short. But I don't like putting that stuff on there, because it has nothing to do with the performance of the company or anything like that. West Texas, I don't know, guys. I don't know what's going on out there. I really don't. Maybe someone could email me, dockgiv@gmail.com, and let me know what's going on out there. I really don't know. I'll try to call some of my friends out there and find out. Anyway, guys, I got to go. Love talking to y'all. Share my video. Hit subscribe if you're not a subscriber. As things progress along, I'm going to try to let y'all know about things that are happening a little bit more with the company and everything. I don't know what to say. Have fun. Pay $800 a month to use that trailer. You can buy your own. I don't know. I never bought a trailer. Never had to. It's something I might look into, though. And I've been considering it, because if you're going to charge me that much for maintenance, then I could just buy my own and pay my own maintenance fee. And that way I don't have to worry about switching in and out. Don't worry if the trailer going to be here or not or anything. I'll have it on my back and it'll be mine. I'll roll with it. And I've been thinking about that. So anyway, guys, if y'all have any comments or anything, put them in below, and I'm going to let y'all go, because I'm going to jump back here and grab me a cup of ramen soup, a couple of burritos, grab me some picante sauce, slam me back another Monster. I'm lying, I'm not going to drink another Monster. I only drink one every couple of days anyway. But I'm going to go back here, relax a little bit, chill out, and have fun. Guys, thanks for watching my video. Hit like at the bottom. Let me know that y'all... I only see one like, so I'm hoping I didn't piss a whole bunch of people off. Anyway, this was not my intention. Oh boy, I hope I'm almost scared to cut it off, because I'm afraid if I cut this off, I'm going to start getting phone calls from some of my friends that are going, Doc, you did this, Doc, you did this. But anyway, I'm out gone. But guys, love y'all. Bye.